Today I'm doing part 2 of how a pool noodle can make you a better angler. Now today I'm going to be talking about 4 or 5 different ways I use pool noodles in any aspect of fishing. First of all, as you see here, I use it as a lure guard. I take a pool noodle, cut a slit into it, make it about the size of the lure, and take it off, and the lure is ready. This comes in very handy when I got a bunch of rods together. I'm loading rods and tackle into the car. A lot of times before I was getting the hooks stuck in the fabric of the seats and stuff, or getting in my hands or tangled with other rods. Now all I got to do is just take this pool noodle, open it up, slide it over, there it goes, it stays. The hooks don't really dig in, but it stays in place. That's a good use of a pool noodle. It helps keep your rods organized. Another use, I got my box full over here. Another use how I like to use it, Beaky rigs. Beaky rigs is a love-hate relationship. They're great when you're catching bait, but once you get done catching bait, these things come entangled with your rods. It seems to hook anything from your clothing to you name it. So what I did is take Beaky rig, I cut the noodle, and I take each one of the hooks, I stick it in, and I thread it through, and then put a hook on the other end and thread it through back the other way. What it does is keep all the sabikis out of the way. It keeps the line out of the way. I take my hand, I can rub it all over this. I'm not going to get hooked. I can also take this, open it up, and I can actually stick it on the rod. So it'll hold on to the rod and it'll be out of the way. Another way I like to use a noodle, this here is the way I keep my rattle floats. If I pre-rig them, sometimes I like to go ahead and pre-rig my rattle floats with a hook. These are great. Once I get done using them, I'll put back in my tackle box. No matter how I roll them up, they get tangled up. Now all I have to do is take the rattle float, insert it inside the tube, take the leader, wind it up, take either the hook, or if I got a soft plastic bait, stick it on the end. It's ready to go. I put it in my tackle box. It's set. Also, you can take a short piece of pool noodle like this. If you like to do pre-rigged leaders, some people do. There you go. All you got to do is get your leader. I got a hook on one end, snap swivel on the other, stick it in a small piece, wrap it around, then I take that little swivel and all I do is stick it in the noodle. And there it goes, it holds it in place, it keeps your leaders ready. You throw it in your tackle box, you don't have to worry about it snagging anything. Another way I like to use pool noodles, and this has to do with more offshore fishing, going for kingfish or going shark fishing, is take a long noodle, take my wire leaders, instead of rolling them up, I can keep them nice and straight. Here you go, I got a stinger rig. All I gotta do with the stinger rig is stick the hook up top, take the rest of the leader, and I just gotta thread it through there. It's ready to go. It's out of the place. I'm not gonna get no hooks in me. My leaders are nice and straight. I also can use it for, like here you go, here's a shark leader. It's just a simple hook, metal leader, little swivel at the end. All I gotta do is put the hook in the end, open it up, slide that leader all the way down. It's set to go. It's out of the way. Nothing's going to get snagged. I throw it in my tackle box, throw my tackle box down. I'm ready to go. So there's some more uses for pool noodles. I'm sure there's 100 more. Love to hear how you use yours. So please send me what you do with your pool noodles. And if you want to learn more, subscribe to my channel. And always, thank you for watching.